So do you guys remember back in November 17, 2023, about this time last year, minus a few months, OpenAI board of directors ousted co-founder and chief executive Sam Altman after the board had no confidence in his leadership and everybody was losing their minds. Everybody thought that OpenAI was evil, and then Sam Altman was this, person who was unjustifiably basically fired. However, fast forward, he came back, everything was good. Everybody seemed to calm down until now. And in a pretty funny turn of events, Sam Altman is planning to take equity in OpenAI for the first time. It's part of a corporate restructure, which will also see the nonprofit, which currently governs OpenAI, turn into a minority shareholder. And this leads to this article by Reuters, which states basically the same thing: OpenAI to remove nonprofit control and give Sam Altman equity. Now, this is huge. Before I go into this article, if you remember, Sam Altman, OpenAI were very, very keen on being non-for-profit. They never really were boasting about how much money they were making or how much money they make. And if you are curious, you can go here and see that OpenAI doubled annualized revenue to $3.4 billion, the information reports. Altman disclosed the financials during an all-hands meeting. This came from June 12th, 2024. It's not too long ago at the time of this recording. So it's fair to say they make a lot of money. And if you start as a non-for-profit and then, see this kind of money, things change. We were led to believe they weren't. But as you can see here, ChatGPT maker OpenAI is working on a plan to restructure its core business into a for-profit benefit corporation that will no longer be controlled by its non-profit board. People familiar with the matter told Reuters, in a move that will make the company more attractive to investors. So you can read this article. I'll leave the link to this article down below. We can see here, Chief Executive Sam Altman will also receive equity for the first time in the for-profit company, which could be worth $150 billion after the restructuring, as it also tries to remove the cap on returns for investors, sources added. Now, this is massive. Now, Sam Altman is an equity holder. He holds shares of this company. And you may be thinking, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is the whole issue back in November, and what everyone was up in arms about was Sam Altman was very adamant that they're going to be a not-for-profit company. The whole thing was that OpenAI, the name, open source AI, Elon Musk made a whole post about it, that they will be open source, and essentially the part of the mission is to be not-for-profit. And it seems that I'm not the only person who's bothered by this, because in an interesting turn of events, Mira Murati, the current or former, I should say, CTO of OpenAI, has basically stepped down. Hi all, I have something to share with you. After much reflection, I've made a difficult decision to leave OpenAI. My 6.5 years with the OpenAI team have been an extraordinary privilege. While I express my gratitude to many individuals in the coming days, I want to start by thanking Sam and Greg for their trust in me to lead the technical organization and for their support throughout the years. She continues to say that she thanks the team and her time was really great. And she ends up by saying, with deep gratitude for the friendships forged, the triumphs achieved, and most importantly, the challenge overcome together, Mira. So she's leaving. And that's kind of interesting, right? When they want to do this restructure and go from a non-for-profit to a for-profit, and Sam Altman gets equity, the CTO basically leaves. And you can see here, actually, on the side, Sam Altman replied, reply with this, Mira. Thank you for everything. It's hard to overstate how much Mira has meant to OpenAI, our mission, and to us personally. All this just seems very corporate, very like HR, like, okay, you guys say this, Sam, be cool, be cool. And you can see here, reply with this. Congrats on an amazing run, Mira. Sam, despite having no formal qualifications, can be the next CTO of OpenAI. My email is blocked by the security team. So, Sam, you're going to be all alone. What will you do? I don't think he'll mind. If he's getting $150 billion, I think it's going to be fine. Harrison Kinsley, tell the truth. Did y'all time this to occur after the Meta AI stuff? Don't really know what that's happening. But you can see here, lots of turmoil, lots of things are changing in OpenAI. There's a really funny kind of quote tweet here. And here's a tweet. OpenAI discusses giving Sam Altman 7% stake for profit transition. Mira Murati, a key figure at the startup, will leave the company. It's pretty crazy to say it's a startup. It's definitely not anymore. AI leader has seen significant upheaval in the last year. You can see here, Bloomberg reports OpenAI is discussing giving Chief Executive Sam Chief Executive Officer Sam Altman has 7% equity stake in the company and a restructuring to become a for-profit business, which would be insane. Imagine now their focus is to actually make money, which it always has been, let's be real, but now it's going to even like emphasize that. Investors are going to be salivating at that opportunity. And you can see here a Dr. Parik Patel retweeted this saying how to make $10 billion. Raise $50 million from Elon Musk to start a nonprofit. Tell everyone you're doing this for the sake of humanity and raise billions. Convert from nonprofit to for-profit and grant yourself equity. Pretty awesome move. A 400 IQ move, if I say so myself. And then you can see here Elon Musk actually quote retweeted this saying this is deeply wrong. I assume this might not be legal. I'm not a person who knows anything legal, but this seems kind of fishy. Like, how do you claim to be focused on for profit? How do you claim to do all this stuff? How do you claim to basically, do it for the sake of humanity and the love of AI or the love of helping humanity, and then kind of be like, oh, you know what? This money is so good. This money is so good. We need to become for profit. So it's pretty interesting. As you know, there's been a lot of turn and turmoil in the OpenAI world and just overall in the AI world. But I wanted to record this quickly and give my thoughts because I think it's kind of fishy. I think it's kind of interesting. I think there's definitely some eyebrows being raised, but I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And let me know. What do you think? Do you think this is a smart move? Do you think it's kind of a fishy move? Do you think there's something underneath that we're not aware of? Let me know. And yeah, until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.